don't like that baton. Hey. Hey. Yep, sit down. Oh, two of y'all? Get back. Uh-oh. I might be in trouble. Give me that. Sit down. Bro, get off me. Need to get rid of these freaking... Wow, he interrupted my combo. Bust that open. Come here. Yup, bust that wide open. I need a turkey really bad right now. Come here, come here. Woohoo! Is there anything back here?
Some details may seem small, but they are actually the ones that create change.
Let's see, there's no grape ice cream. It's always 9:41 on iPhone screens. A man ate an airplane. People in this world do strange things. No surprise there. Just check this out. There's no grape ice cream because grapes are 81% water. So when you freeze them, you just get ice. Besides, most people don't fancy grape flavor for ice cream. Chickens and ostriches are genetically closer to the Tyrannosaurus rex than modern big reptiles like alligators or crocodiles. Bubble wrap was originally invented as a wallpaper. Later, when the product wasn't successful, they started using it as a packing material. Nintendo is more than 130 years old. It was founded in 1889. Back then, the company sold playing cards. Later, it was even involved in a ramen noodle business. Felicette is the first and, so far, only cat sent to outer space. She took off in 1963 and came back safely. Meow. Since Ethiopia uses a different starting point for their calendar calculations, it's 7 years behind most of the world, or sometimes even 8, depending on which month it is. Pilots of Boeing 787s won't blink an eye if one of the engines stops mid-flight. Well, yeah, they might blink. This plane can safely operate on just one engine for 6.5 hours. If there's no wall between the kitchen and dining or living room in your home, you're more likely to eat more than people who have those walls. The world's deepest mailbox is in Susami Bay, Japan. It's 32 feet underwater. You need to wear a diving suit to pick up and drop off a letter. Faulty Kit Kats that don't make it to the stores are turned into a fine paste and become a filling for other Kit Kat bars. Can we say kitty candy cannibalism on this channel? No? Okay. Ryumyong Hotel in North Korea is the tallest empty building. It's 1,082 feet tall. Exactly. No need to guess. One of the astronauts on Apollo 17, the spaceship that landed on the moon, was allergic to the moon dust. The time on iPhones, iPads, or Mac screens is set to 9:41 on any billboard, commercial, or print ad. It's about time. When your dog's feet smell like corn chips, it's called Frito feet. But don't worry, it's just a yeasty odor coming from bacteria that naturally live on a dog's paws. Back in the 1870s, one Belgian city decided to use cats as mail carriers. They trained 37 furballs, but later gave up the idea because the cats were too slow. They were also too curious and open to letters. Nah, that's not right. Google got its name after the word Google, which is the math term for a number 1 followed by 100 zeros. It refers to the search engine's capacity to give an unthinkable amount of information. DNA is fireproof. Scientists coated different materials with diluted DNA, and they didn't burn. Hey, don't look now, but 60 tons of dust from meteorites, comets, and other solar bodies fall to Earth every day. Oceans store a massive amount of gold worth more than $771 trillion. But it's not on the ocean floor. The gold is diluted in the water itself. The longest mountain range on Earth isn't the Andes, but the Mid-Oceanic Ridge. It's almost 40,000 miles long, and most of it's underwater. Your body produces around a quart of saliva each day, and without it, all the food in the world would be tasteless for you. The first flight on a hot air balloon happened in 1783, and its passengers were a duck, a rooster, and a sheep. The sheep apparently didn't like the ride. All he could say was, "Bah, humbug." The ancient city Pompeii had fast food restaurants where citizens could get food from a menu written on a fresco. Icebergs are not only white and blue, they can be deep green as well, because ice gets mixed with tiny iron-rich rock particles of a reddish hue. When you mix blue and red colors, only green is left. While in space, astronauts can grow 2 inches taller. It happens because the spine relaxes and expands without the Earth's gravity. But when they return, their height slowly returns to normal. Hey, if you tried a new variety of apple every day, it would take you over 20 years to taste each of the more than 7,500 types. Watch out. It's illegal to build sandcastles on the beaches of Eraclea, Italy. Back in the 70s, a Frenchman ate a whole plane, Cessna 150, piece by piece, which took him 2 years. He managed to pull it off because his digestive system was incredibly strong. Potatoes can absorb and reflect a Wi-Fi signal. That's why they were used by aviation companies to test Wi-Fi on planes. So, could they call that Wi-Fly? Pareidolia is the illusion of seeing human or animal features in inanimate objects, like when a particular cloud totally looks like a giraffe to you. Horseshoe crabs have 10 eyes scattered all over their body. Some of them are near their mouth, others are on the top of their shell, and a few down their tail. Look out! It's illegal to sell photos of the Eiffel Tower taken at night, because the evening light show is under copyright law. Back in the day, Americans used dried corn cobs instead of toilet paper. In the 1800s, ketchup was sold as medicine, helping with stomach ailments. It was even produced in a pill form. The aquatic animal sea cucumber spews out its internal organs to protect itself. And it stays alive after that because the organs grow back eventually. Probably where the phrase "spill your guts" came.
Pampers, the #1 pediatrician recommended brand. helps keep baby's skin dry and healthy. So every touch is as comforting as the first. Pampers, the #1 pediatrician recommended brand.
Today, we are going where no favorite French YouTuber has ever gone before. We are going to the nastiest, mustiest, crustiest buffet in my city, which is Vegas, so you know it's gonna be bad. You see, your girl loves buffets. Ain't nothing like having options. You don't order a meal, wait 30 minutes for you to not like it. A buffet, you just go in, pay, and you got access to all this ready-made food right now. This instant. I love that. I love going to buffets. But this one is different. Let's read some reviews. The food was absolutely terrible. I'm not even a picky eater, but this wasn't about being picky. This is about people's health. The food was undercooked, meats were soggy and cowled. The food was just hazardous. Highly don't recommend this place to eat, especially with your kids. Oh, so it ain't good for you. That sounds dangerous. When you first walk in, they have a sign that says no refunds. I wonder why. This is by far the worst place ever. Rude employees, food was cold and disgusting. They have rats galore. Rats! I saw rat droppings as I was walking out of the bathroom. And also dead roaches in the seat of the table. What? Imagine going to a restaurant, going to sit down, and you just see roaches chilling in your seat. That's their table. They still eat in there. Give me another table. Give me another establishment. They did absolutely nothing about it, and the lady just shrugged her shoulders. You got rats and roaches, and the lady just like, just another typical day here. Get used to it. We all are. First and last time coming here, this place is filthy, dirty, greasy, sticky tables, cold food, disgusting. So you get it. This place is gonna be bad. Let's go. Alright, so we just got here to the worst. It's actually one of the worst buffets. There are like a handful of really bad buffets here, but yeah, we're just gonna go in, get some food. I don't know if they're gonna let us bring this big old camera in, so we're just gonna try to be sneaky.
You ain't being sneaky with this camera.
I know, well, it's not holding it, because it's like literally this big for me. There's the whole setup going on here, but yeah, we're gonna go inside and eat, because I'm hungry. Go. The first thing I noticed when I walked in, this place smelled dank. This was the nastiest smelling place I had ever had the misfortune of smelling. They got a lot of seafood. It's fine. I get it. But this place did not smell like seafood. It smelled like dead, rotten fish. That's not like the seafood section in a supermarket or even like a seafood restaurant. I don't mind that at all. But this was different. This was some hot garbage trash fish that had expired 2 weeks ago. And you know what? They just still put it in the microwave to kill all the bacteria. And then they threw it on the grill. You feel me? It smelled rotten. So when you first walk in, they make you pay by time. So on the wall in Sharpie, they got the 5-foot mark. And it's like, if you're not sure, you gotta stand and measure yourself on the wall. So it was like $15 for adults, which is not bad at all. That's pretty dang cheap. The employees thought it was like, I'm gonna watch it over. I was like, I want to go like fucking around and everything in the crevices. So you can see how big the grass was here. They have not washed this place. So they had I would say a pretty good selection of food. They had crab legs, they had crawfish, they had plenty of seafood, they had like orange chicken, fried rice, a handful of desserts. I don't know, man.
Wait,